Okay. Alright, here I am in Abernathy Farm then. Well, I've just got a new capture box that I can start recording stuff from an Xbox One. So I'm on my Xbox One gameplay playthrough now, which I had for a fair bit longer than my PS4. So I've got mods as well. I've had a lot of trouble with it lately because I'm such a high level now and it's messing around with my saves and everything. It doesn't want to save hardly ever. But anyway, I'm just going to show you through the tour of Abernathy Farm. So let's go look around outside the compound first of all. Right, this is where I just like building with all different kind of stuff. So bits stick through and actually I might move. That's not very good actually looking here. That's a good start, isn't it? Good start to my Xbox One tour. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I like to do. I like to use old signs and different materials to make your jump fence with, basically. This is where I put up around the pylon, but you'll see that later on anyway. So I've attracted a load of these rad stags, thinking that I'll create a bit of an industry here where we skin them or whatever, and I've got like a leather working material over here. But you can't keep them in a compound. They just basically go wherever they please and they roam wherever they like. You can't keep them in a pen or anything like that, which is a bit annoying. So here we go then. Yeah, just bits and pieces on the walls here, bits of wire fencing, bits of wooden fencing, bits of steel fencing, just whatever materials they were able to scavenge from the wasteland. Let's have a look over here next then. So we've got an outhouse, of course, because everyone's got to be able to go, haven't they? Then here we have the trading post, so everyone comes in here to do their trading. Hello there, Carla, Trash Can Carla, how are you doing? So this is the trading post. People come in here, stop off when they're dropping off stuff. Here's where they have a barbecue if the weather's good and there's no raiders around or anything. Here's where we do the leather working for when we kill the red stags and make some nice leather goods, some handbags and stuff. Right, so this is the back entrance into there, and here is like a sleepover camp sort of thing for my traders. So when the traders come along or they want to stay overnight, because they can't be travelling all the time now, can they? So this is a little camp for them. I like the way I've glitched in the wire from the wire fencing into the windows there, so it's like no one can sort of throw grenades through it or fire bombs through it or whatever. So I think that looks quite good. I shouldn't put the poster on though, but it went in though, so it's kind of okay. And a little bit of the old picket fencing as well for filling gaps. But this is what I like to do, as I've said before. I like to use crappy, holey walls and fill the gaps in with signs and paintings and bits of fence or basically whatever I can glitch into it. So this is just a little room for the trader, the passing traders and their caravan guards to stay in when they're visiting Abernathy Farm. I forgot to say we're in Abernathy Farm. I forgot to say that. Here we are, we're in Abernathy Farm. I've said it now, Abernathy Farm, which is just here near Wicked Shipping Fleet Lockup and Ranger Cabin, and of course near Vault 111 and Sanctuary. Well, I've got some mods in my Xbox playthrough. So it's not bad. Well, they're looking over there. That's basically what I did here. I thought I could build up around the pylon. It looks rather scrappy. I sort of built that up before we had scaffolding, before we had the support pillars from the barns tab and the warehouse tab. But yeah, it's kind of. I've come back later and tried to sort it out a little bit, but it is still rather scrappy and rather sort of defying gravity. But yeah, so this. I tried glitching doors as part into walls, but the trouble is, no matter how much you put stuff over them, they still open. But there's another one. That one doesn't open. That's good. That one, I managed to glitch that one in fully, so it won't open anymore. But I just think it looks good. Like you'd use doors as part of walls, and they're a good bit of wood doors, aren't they? So they would make fine walls or additions to walls or whatever. Right. So yeah, just basically I'll just show you all around the outside. Otherwise it's going to get boring really quick, or even more boring. A few raider spikes to stop people from climbing up, hopefully. In fact, I think it's pretty easy to climb up when you've got those there. You can climb up and can't you, whatever. Never mind. Plenty of turrets around, plenty of guard posts around. Actually, not many turrets, but more guard posts than anything. So here we go, here's a turret. That's going to shoot people if they get in there. But that's what I like. I don't like to use one material on some of my stuff. I like to use all sorts and sort of just stuff it in everywhere. I don't know. It's just my style, I suppose. A few of these cages. I mean, these are good for walls, if you know what I mean. They're quite good for walling. Another turret up there. Let's run around quickly and show you the inside of the compound at Abernathy Farm. Well, I did actually come in and move this out of the way, but because my game keeps crashing and basically I didn't save it, so that's still glitching through there at the moment, which is annoying, which I'll soon change that. Right now, I've got no Brahmin here, which is annoying. I've got to actually build a Brahmin cage to attract some more Brahmin to this settlement. But there are loads of radstags around, as you'll see, but they won't sit in the blinking in the Brahmin pen, or the Brahmin feeding trough doesn't seem to work with them. Anyway, so let's have a look around. Right here we've got a little turret gun and guard post guarding the door, which they always leave open. It annoys me, just shut the bloody door when you come through it. Whoever's coming through it, Kate, whatever, shut the bloody door. Right, we've got guard post by the gate, obviously. This is the Brahmin pen, covered Brahmin pen, but as usual with me, lots of holes, because, you know, I just like to think that these things, rather than being built from scratch, are being scavenged from like other places or whatever, and they just happen to have loads of holes in them because bloody hell, it's 200 years after the atomic war. Things ain't like spick and span, you know what I mean? Right, little seating place for whoever's coming on guard next. They have a sit there and have a chat or whatever. Yeah. So this is the wall. The wall is the same everywhere, both on my PS3 and on my Xbox. Whatever I feel like surrounding it with, be it concrete or a mixture of materials or steel. But yeah, and yeah, so and I always have pretty much always have a walkway around, so you can defend from any direction, which is pretty much a good idea in this harsh, evil environment. Right, there's a little house, well, a little hut here, a little shack. I suppose whoever's manning the wall, this will be their resting place when they're not on shift. So I suppose this will be the guard tower for this place. So I've got some mods, but I haven't used them in every settlement yet, and I'm not too sure. I might have to get rid of them because savers are not working very well. Let me just show you what happens and see if anyone actually can help me with this. If I go save, alright, let's get rid of that one because I know it won't work if I don't get rid of that one first. I've actually got one save for everything. Why aren't you deleting? Yeah, okay, delete. Right, now I try and save over this one and it'll come up with we can't do this message, which you'll see in a minute unless it's suddenly changed. There you go. Your Xbox is out of space for saved data. To make room, select a game or app in your games and apps collection. Press the menu button on your controller and choose manage. And the error code is 0x8083003. But we've got about 20% of memory still left in the games. In fact, we haven't got that many games on this at all. But I think it must have a maximum of what you can save for each game or something, and maybe we've exceeded it because it really, really takes a lot of time. I have to do sometimes up to 20, 30 tries before it would actually save it, which is bloody annoying, as I'm sure you'll all agree. Right, so here we go. Obviously water, crops. I don't think this is here originally, this house. This is another house. No, it's not here originally. This was one of the first. Abernathy Farm was one of the first ones that you find, and this is just a stock home from the wood tab. Basically, it's not one I've made myself. I just use a stock one. Right, some water, some power, another latrine. Right, let's go inside now. Well, no, let's go look over here. I see. So you got the guard tower and turret gun at the entrance. So anyone coming in here, before they get here, we've got the whole wall. We've got the guard tower there. And if they do come in and they're in any trouble, this person here will help to take them out, help to give them a spanking that they deserve. Right, yeah, this is just like a rest area for the garden people, for the farmers. So, you know, if they want to take a rest, basically, some stuff lying around. And this was a toilet I built myself, actually. Not literally, but it's like before we had the barns tab with the outhouses. I made my own little outhouse with a little gate across it. Obviously, it's not the maximum in private privacy. That's the word. It's not the maximum privacy, but yeah, it does the trick. So they're well established for toilets in this place. But normally around here, here he is. I don't know why he's done this, but this is Metal Abernathy. This is the robot that I built for this settlement. No, I don't want to have you accompanying me at the moment, Metal Abernathy. I was going to call him Metal Maria, I think, after the daughter that they lost at Abernathy Farm, but I decided against it in the end. Right, here is Dr. Zoe's surgery. Here she is. Right, I've actually got names for the people now because I've got the Settlers mod, which is good because I just hate them all being called Settler. I'd rather you was able to actually name them yourself, but no, they named them for you, but it's still good. It's better than everyone being called Settler, put it that way. Much better than that. So here we go. Here's Dr. Zoe. No, thank you. I don't require anything. And normally when you're not talking to her, there you go, she's got some decoration, which is another mod that I use, just so it looks like the actual shops are properly being manned for stuff. Why not try my health insurance? There you go, that's something I like to do. I always like to put a little bit of writing in places for like advertising or signage or whatever, just to make it look a little bit unique, a little bit different. So why not try my health insurance? So Dr. Zoe is an entrepreneurial type and she wants you to try her health insurance, basically. This is a little build area. You've got armour building place, you've got the scavenging place, toolkit. This is where I put my armour. Actually, I don't know why I didn't put my armour here. I left my armour around the other side, actually. Anyway, let's have a look up here. It's not brilliant. As you can see from here, it could do with a little bit more support in quite a few places. I did go around and stick some pillars in from the Barnes tab. These nice concrete pillars in various places. I'm also, my sort of imagination, you don't have certain building materials that you would have in reality. So I'm sort of saying to myself that this, where it looks like it's defying gravity, is actually riveted with big, strong rivets riveted to the pylon. That's why it's held up with no visible means of support. All right, so it's all riveted and bound up here with rope and wire and so forth. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. All right, so this is like some shopping area and some sleeping areas. These are nice. These come in a decorating mod, so it's nice to give it a little bit of touch of realism, really. Okay, here is my weapons place. This is the shelf. I think do it yourself. This one is called, where you can decorate shelves with equipment, which looks bloody good. Because let's face it, if you decorate it yourself rather than using decorate your shelf, then everything normally gets knocked about by either your settlers or anyone passing through. Yeah, so this is good because you can also, from up here, you can see things coming from much further away. So if all my guards up here have sniper rifles, then it's good for keeping the bad guys away. A little bit more support with these barns things, so I'm quite happy with those. It was hard to get things close to the pylon. If anything was too close to the pylon, you wouldn't actually build there, so it's a shame. Maybe if I ever got was it place anywhere tab, maybe that would be good for building it right up close to the pylon. I've not actually seen anyone else building around the pylon, actually. I thought it was a reasonably good idea, but bit crazy, maybe, bit crazy. So yeah, I could have gone higher, actually. I got to a certain point. I thought, that's enough. It looks silly anyway. But this is an early build, so I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. It looks good enough. It's something different. I don't care. Whatever. Judge me if you will. Judge my settlements if you like. I do like to proclaim my settlement tours to be the crappiest on YouTube. So yeah, knock yourself out. Slag me off. I don't care. At least being slagged off will be different to being ignored, which I normally get. Right. This is it, really. Nice view from up here. Guard posts. Anyone coming from over there? Anyone coming over there, Cindy? If they do, make sure you shoot them. Good girl. Sorry, that was sexist. Good lady, good woman, whatever. There we go. So that is my Metal Abernathy. Sorry, no, Metal Abernathy was the road. This is my Abernathy Farm. Sorry. My Abernathy Farm settlement. And now I'm going to suicide dive onto the top of the guard post. Lucky I have my leg armour that allows me to drop from any height. Anyway, thanks for watching. Cheery bye.